this is why I think that Chris Hemsworth is not natural for his transformation for Ragnarok, Love and Thunder, and for his Hulk Hogan movie. In order to get the material needed for us to actually analyze his physique progression all over the years, I myself needed to look at more shirtless pictures of Chris Hemsworth that I would like to admit as an heterosexual male. Anyway, let's get on to the important stuff. First off, his first movie was The Perfect Getaway, which was released at 29, and he was 25 years old. I think this is relevant, his age, because as you get older, you shouldn't really be getting more muscle. It's quite the opposite. Normally you can maintain it with hard work, or you're going to lose a bit if you already have a nice developed physique, which is the case for him. Anyway, let's look at his physique at 25 years old. And as you guys can see, he looks good. He looks lean, he's not shredded, but he looks lean. He has no excess body fats. He's basically a healthy male. And he has a very good physique for a 25-year-old. I wouldn't mind looking like that right now, so that tells you something. His physique is like top 10% in the world, maybe, I don't know. Because normally people aren't really looking muscular and lean at the same time. It's not really something that's normal. So yeah, it looks good, but he still looks natural. This isn't something that's exaggerated. That's where I'm trying to get. This is attainable for a natural. And I think he did it naturally. The next movie that he starred in was Thor, and it was 2 years later, to 2011, and he was 27 years old. Now, this is where things start to get interesting. In my opinion, he looks way better, he's shredded, he has more muscle in the back, his V-taper is well more accentuated, his shoulder looks juicier, rounder, and it just basically looks better, way better in my opinion. And this is where I think that he started juicing. Am I saying, is this unattainable naturally? No, it really depends on the person. Not a lot of people can get here because it takes lots of dedication, years of training, decent to good genetics. You get my drill, but it's naturally attainable. I just don't think that he did it naturally, especially in the time frame of 2 years. And just put yourself in his shoes. You're getting your first major superhero role, and you just want to look your best. Why wouldn't you take something extra to help you with your physique? Which I think is what he did. In here I think he started taking steroids in his first Thor movie. Then we have the next one 2 years later, also Thor Dark World, which was released at 2013, and he was 29 years old, still in his prime age for muscle development, which is the 20s in my opinion. And as you guys can see, he looks juicy also. His physique is better or equal compared to 2 years before. I think he looks better, I think he looks more shredded, bigger. Maybe it's the angle, maybe it's the final touches that they did on this scene, but it looks better to me. So if he was on something else to actually help him get here, he still is, and he probably just started taking a little bit more. Now, the next movie was Thor Ragnarok, which was at 2017, and he was 33 years old. Now, this is where your natural T starts decreasing, not dramatically, but in your 30s your natural testosterone starts decreasing, your muscle building potential isn't as great, even though you can still do it if you start training in your 30s. But he was obviously well trained before, he already trained in the gym before, and he already had a great physique. So in his 30s, if he still continues to get bigger and better looking and more muscular, that's a red flag for me for steroids, even though I already think he wasn't there. But anyway, let's look at his physique. Now, funnily enough, I don't know if it's only me that thinks this. I actually think that he doesn't look as good as his previous movie, which was 4 years ago. Yeah, I just don't think he looked as good. But he still looks good, probably still on something to maintain that appearance, because he looks at least similar, but not as good. You catch my drill? I think I'm not alone on this one. But yeah, this is him at 33. And now get ready because Thor Love and Thunder is coming and he's getting ready for the starring in the movie, doing the biography of Hulk Hogan. And you know he just stepped on that juice, man. He just wants to look big. And this is him at 37 years old, 4 years later, and just look at this physique, man. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. He just says, now he doesn't hide it. He has the traps. He has the cap delts. He has the biceps that are like almost the same circumference of my thighs. And he looks comparable to Hulk Hogan, which was juicy. Like he was juicy. So if he looks comparable, you know he's juicy. And in my opinion, Chris just really went in on the supplements with this one, because he has so much more mass, and he's in his late 30s, nearing 40. So yeah, not really the prime time for muscle building, naturally anyway. But yeah, this is why I think that Chris Hemsworth is not natural for his transformation for Ragnarok, Love and Thunder, and for his Hulk Hogan movie. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that I am right? If you do, just share this video with someone else that will share our same opinion and will enjoy it. And if you disagree with my opinion, just leave a comment down below and tell me why. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.